4 players about to work some magic on this mystical machine. Will anyone cast a spell to claim the £10,000 jackpot? All will be revealed on Tipping Point. Hello and welcome to Tipping Point. Let's meet the 4 players hoping to win thousands today.
I'm Naomi, a librarian from Exeter.
I'm Keith, a warehouse operative from Sunderland.
I'm Philip, a security consultant from Surrey.
I'm Jill, a charity worker from West Sussex.
Good luck to all of you. Let's play Tipping Point. So in round 1, you each start with 3 counters. Questions are on the buzzer. If you buzz and you give me a correct answer, you'll have a choice to make. You can either choose to play one of your counters into the machine, or if you think the machine's not quite ready to pay out yet, you can get one of your opponents to play one of theirs instead. Every counter that comes out of the machine is worth £50 to your score. The person who has the lowest score at the end of this round will be eliminated from the game and will leave with nothing. Now, I'm sure you've noticed that there are 3 counters in our machine that look slightly different to the others. They are our mystery counters. They're still worth £50, but they also come with a special bonus prize that'll be yours to keep whatever happens today. So don't take your eyes off the mystery counters. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Hands on your buzzers. Here comes your first question. What is the official currency of Portugal? Keith.
Euro.
It is the euro, Keith. Took your time. Got in there, though. It's your choice now.
I'll have Phil to play.
Right then, he's going to pass it to you, Philip.
OK, could I have drop zone 1, please, Ben?
Of course you can. Let's load up drop zone 1 for Philip. There, you got it down. Well done. Nice and flat, Philip. Looking good so far. But she doesn't want to let him go. I think they're going to stay there, aren't they? They look pretty steady, so I'm afraid... Oh, they've gone. Oh, yes! Well done, Philip. 2 counters across the tipping point. That's £100. A very tidy start. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. You're off the mark now, Philip. Well done. You've got £100 with 2 counters left to play. Next question. In the classic cartoon, what is Popeye's occupation? Keith.
Sailor.
Absolutely. He was indeed a sailor. So, Keith, do you fancy having a go this time, or would you like to pass again?
I will pass to Jill.
Right then, Jill, your turn to get into the machine. Where are you going to go?
I think I'll have to go for drop zone 1.
Lovely stuff. Let's load up drop zone 1 for Jill. Looks like there's a few on the tipping point there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's just the back bit that's a bit of a worry.
Yeah, you get that silver counter
But we'll
over.
go for it anyway.
Yeah.
That's not a bad one.
Could be on the money.
Looks good.
Come to me.
Keith's nodding.
Oh,
yeah.
lovely jubbly.
Have I made a mistake?
Oh, yahoo!
5 across
Jolly
the tipping
doodles.
point. £250 we take from the machine, put it into your bank.
Thank you.
Thank Keith, not me. He
Thank
gave
you,
you the
Keith.
counter.
You're welcome.
He's been very generous so
Through
far to
gritted
Jill.
teeth, he says.
You're now in the lead with £250. Well done.
Thank you.
Mystery counter's fallen from the top to the bottom shelf, but nothing's affected. OK, next question. Which fashion label created the brown and beige LV monogram? Naomi?
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, indeed. The monogram pattern was what the end of the question was. So, Naomi, do you fancy having a crack?
Yes, please. I'm going to go for drop zone 1, please, Ben.
Let's light up drop zone 1. Nice and flat.
That was a good one, Naomi.
It looks like it.
Yeah,
Might
that's
not
going
push
to drop.
anything over there.
Oh, I do the next one.
Oh, no, they're definitely staying there.
Yeah, they do look like they're moving.
OK, so Naomi, nothing from that drop. Next question. In the Bible, who were the parents of Cain and Abel? Naomi?
Adam and Eve?
Yes, they were. Well done, Naomi. So, do you want to have another go, or are you going to pass it?
I'm going to pass to Philip, please.
Philip, you get to put another one into the machine.
OK, I am going to go for, if I may, Ben, drop zone 1 again, actually.
Right, let's load up drop zone 1. All the action so far.
Hopefully that will continue.
Yeah. Whoa, Philip!
Oh,
Timed that
Unlucky.
just wrong, I'm afraid. It's come down and bounced up. It's just going to ride. get even a slightest nudge. Nothing
No.
at all.
Oh,
A wasted counter. So, Philip, just the one counter left, so you need to use it very carefully. Next question. What is the name given to the small, light-reflecting studs that mark the centre or side, Keith,
Cat's eyes.
of a road at night? Yep, absolutely, Keith. Cat's eyes.
I'm
So-
going to play drop zone 1, please, Ben.
Light up drop zone 1. Go. The bouncy drop's nice and flat though. Yeah.
Good.
Broad shove's good.
Oh,
It's a start.
Just
It's a
one,
start.
Keith. You are off the mark though, having given out counters.
Yes.
To Philip and Jill, you've got yourself one across the tipping points. That's £50. Let's take that from the machine, put it into your bank. So well done, Keith. You got £50. Next question. In retail, what does the acronym BOGOFF stand for? Naomi?
Buy one, get one free.
Absolutely, of course it is.
Could I play drop zone 1, please, Ben?
Light up drop zone 1. We need some money here now.
I know, yeah. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed indeed.
oh, that looks good.
Yes.
Could be all right.
Get the black and silver one over
I
there.
would say so, yes.
Come on.
3 on the front. Or even 4 on the front.
4 over, including 1 onto the floor. So that's £200, Naomi. Well
Lovely,
done. Take
thank
that from
you.
the machine, put that into your bank.
Brilliant.
You slide into second with 1 counter left. Next question. Having served 3 terms in office, who was the longest serving British Prime Minister of the 20th? Philip,
Margaret Thatcher.
of the 20th century. Yes, Philip, you're right. It was Margaret Thatcher. So, you've got 1 counter. Do you want to play it or do you want to pass?
Play it, please.
Yes.
Drop zone 1. Surprise, surprise.
Let's go for drop zone 1 again, please. Light it up. Bounce. Oh, Philip.
It's flat. It's
It
flat.
is flat. It's quite a risky drop. Living on the edge, Philip. But it could well pay off.
Yeah,
Good section.
yes.
Yes! There you go. 4 with your last drop.
Get
Needed those
in.
4. £200 across the tipping points. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. And with that drop, that's put you into first place, Philip, with £300. You have used your last counter, though, so for the time being, you're out of the round.
Thanks, Ben.
OK, next question for Naomi, Keith and Jill. Punjab is a state in which Asian, Keith?
India.
Country. It is India. Well done. Play
Drop
it.
zone 1, please, Ben.
Drop zone 1 it is. Light it up. Top shelf looking very tasty now,
Yes.
Keith. Yeah, nice and flat.
I like that.
Oh,
Oh, one thing.
is that going to be enough? Yes, it is.
Okay.
Keith, that's 5 across the tipping point to £250. And as you can see, one of our mystery counters
Yes.
has fallen. You've won yourself a prize. Keith, you've won yourself a luxury afternoon tea courtesy of Prezi Box.
Thank you very much.
Do you like tea?
I love tea.
Luxury
especially,
tea.
In posh cups with handles. Great.
Exactly, right up your street. Let's take the 250 quid from the machine and put it into your bank. Keith, well done. That's put you into joint first place with Philip, and you still have 1 counter left. OK, next question for Naomi, Keith and Jill. According to the title of a Tennessee Williams play, what is the streetcar named? Keith?
Desire.
Yes, it is. A streetcar named Desire, indeed.
It's going to be drop zone 1, please, Ben.
OK, let's load up drop zone 1 for the 9th time today. Right, over by the wall.
Go on.
Is it going to split them? Is it going to do it? Oh, it's just split them. Just stack the tipping point a bit. Keith, that was your last counter. Nothing with that one. However, you have got £300, so you now join Philip in first place with £300. For the time being, though, you've used up all your counters, so you're out of the round. Okay. Just Naomi and Jill left in, so this next question for you girls. Rhinology is the medical study of which part of the body? Jill?
Nose.
It is the nose, yes, of course. Jill, do you want to play or pass?
Oh, dearie doodles, I'm going to pass.
Going to pass. So, Naomi, you get to put your last counter into the machine.
Yes.
Jill's forcing your hand. What
Could
are you
I
going to
have drop zone 1 again, please?
do? Of course you can. Let's light it up.
Where I wanted it.
that where you want it?
That's
Two
very
counters will draw you level with Keith and Philip.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully.
I'm looking at that big bunch at the front.
Oh, lovely stuff. 5 counters will put you way out in the lead. Jill's
Brilliant.
furious with herself.
I am.
£250, Naomi. Well done. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. So you've used up all 3 of your counters, but you now are our leader with £450.
Lovely.
Well
Jill,
done.
Thank you.
So, Jill, just you left in, because it is
Yeah.
just you. You don't need to use the buzzer, of
Right,
course.
right.
You do need to give me the correct answer to these 2 questions to put those counters in the machine.
Right.
Jill, you also need to do it in the time allotted, otherwise you'll be timed out and I'll have
Okay.
to take the counter off you. So if you're not sure, just have a guess.
OK.
Right, Jill, here comes your first question. What is the American term for the machine the British call a lift?
An elevator.
Yes, it is an elevator, Jill. So, first one in, where are you going to go?
I'll have drop zone 2, I think.
We're going to go crazy.
Yeah.
We're going to go into one of the other drop zones for the first
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
About time, maybe, Jill. Let's load up drop zone 2, please. That looks very tasty.
That looks very good.
There's a couple over.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Is it going to fill or?
There's 2. You take those 2, that's £100, Jill. Take that from the machine and put it into your bank.
Thank you.
That edges you ahead of the boys. You now have £350.
Thank you.
Jill, here comes your last question.
Right.
Jack Russell, Airedale and
Dog.
West Highland.
Are dogs. Breeds of dogs.
What I was going to say was Jack Russell, Airedale and West Highland are all breeds of which dog? And you just told me they were dogs, so
Yeah.
we have to accept your first
OK,
answer.
fine.
They are, of course, terriers.
Yes.
So, Jill,
Yes.
I have to take that counter from you.
OK, fine.
That goes into the penalty pot.
OK.
So as things stand, Naomi is leading with £450. Jill's in second with £350. Philip and Keith both have £300. But because of Jill's excitement, there is now 1 counter in the penalty pot. Up for grabs right now. I'm going to ask one more question. If you buzz in and give me the right answer to this question, you get to put that counter into the machine. If you buzz in and give me the wrong answer, you will be frozen out of the round. Keith, Philip, one of you needs to give me the correct answer to this.
I will.
To have a good confidence, to have a chance of going through. If you don't, then we will have sudden death to see who joins the girls in the next round.
OK.
Naomi, Keith, Philip, Jill, good luck. Here comes your penalty pot question. How are musicians Liam and Noel Gallagher, Naomi?
Oasis?
How are they related? They're brothers, Naomi. You
Jill.
came in early, went
That
for
was a
it.
Jill.
Worth the risk.
So what we do is we have to freeze you out,
That's fine.
Naomi, so you can't answer now. So Keith, Philip, Jill, next penalty pot question for you guys. What does the I stand for in your bank card PIN? Jill.
Identity.
It's identification,
Oh,
Jill.
crikey, O'Reilly.
You had to give it a go.
I
It's
did.
identification. So, Jill, you're now frozen out, like
OK.
Naomi. So it comes down to a straight shootout between Keith
Good luck.
and Philip.
Look, yeah.
OK, Keith, Philip, good luck. In The Godfather, Don Corleone says, I'm going to make him an offer he can't what? Philip.
Refuse.
That's absolutely right, Philip. So, you win the penalty pot counter. This is your chance now. If you can get 1 counter out, you'll be going through to take on Naomi and Jill in the next round.
Drop zone 2.
Let's light up drop zone
Ben.
2. Settled. You gonna get anything over? No, you're not.
Oh,
Just being pinned.
you know how disappointed I am.
It wants to go. Oh, Philip. You gave it a great shot, but nothing has come out. So, Keith breathes again.
Yes.
So we have sudden death to decide who will be going through. Back on the buzzers for Keith and Philip. A correct answer to this question will see you through to the next round. If you buzz in and give me a wrong answer, your opponent will go through to the next round. OK, good luck. Here comes your sudden death question. Which European country is also the name of a UK supermarket chain? Keith.
No.
Keith!
Mine just went blank.
It went blank as you were thinking about it. The answer I was after was Iceland, of course.
I thought of that.
You had to go for it, unfortunately,
Yes.
Keith, because you were timed out.
Yes.
You get the answer wrong, which means you're going
Phil
home.
goes through.
Philip, it means you're going
Well
through.
done.
So well done
brilliant.
to you. So at the end of the round, and what a round it was, Naomi, you have £450. Jill, to be very exciting. Has got through with £350. Philip squeezes through by the skin of his teeth. Keith, I'm afraid, with £300, we have found your tipping point. At least you've got your luxury afternoon tea.
Excellent.
We've loved having you, Keith. Thanks for playing.
Thank you.
Point where Naomi, Philip and Jill have all survived to play round 2. In this round, they'll each have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. As before, any counters that come out of the machine are worth £50. The player with the lowest score at the end of the round will leave the game with absolutely nothing. Now then, Naomi, you are our leader after round 1, so it's your choice. Have a good look at the machine. Do you think she's ready to play yet, or would you like to pass to Philip or Jill?
I would like to play, please.
OK, Naomi wants to take it on first. So 30 seconds for you then, Naomi.
Yeah.
Every question you get right is another counter to put into the machine. The more you get right, the more counters you put in, obviously. If you're not sure of an answer, just say pass, and then move on as quickly as possible. You ready?
Yeah.
30 seconds on the clock, please. Naomi, your time starts now. In the title of Agatha Christie's 1937 novel, on which African river does a death take place?
Pass.
Nile. Presented by Stephen Mulhern, on which game show would you find the character Mr. Chips?
Pass.
Catchphrase. Which Australian driver retired from Formula 1 at the end of the 2013 Mark Webber? According to the phrase, a misleading piece of information is known as a red what?
Herring.
Correct. Which country did Britain fight against during the Crimean War of the 1850s?
Pass.
Russia. Which singer turned actor starred opposite Mila Kunis in the film Friends with Benefit?
Justin Timberlake.
Correct. So 2 counters to put into the machine.
Yeah.
Where are you going to go?
Could I go drop zone 1, please, Ben?
Let's
Favourite.
load up drop zone 1, please. Naomi's addicted to drop zone 1.
I am.
Good luck.
You want that chunk on the right-hand side, don't you?
Exactly, yeah. That's what I'm hoping for.
Get down, get down.
Come on. Yeah, just. It's all right, there's a few in front of that.
That looks good.
Oh, go on.
Oh,
Oh,
bit
that's
of a gap over there, though.
Yeah. Oh, yes! You got a few of them. Well done. 3 across the tipping point. That's £150. And you've got 1 more to put in as well.
Could I go drop zone 2?
Let's load up drop zone
Thank
2.
I was hoping for the other side.
OK, could be good though.
Still looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
that's
get a
very
double
good.
shove on it.
She got a double whammy.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah,
very good.
Five.
awesome. Lovely.
Considering you're hoping for the other side, that's not bad.
Exactly, yeah.
This could still be yours as well. Nothing else to add.
No.
5 across the tipping points.
Brilliant.
Another £250. We add to the 150. That's 400 in total. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank, Naomi.
Lovely, thank you.
Now then, £850 is not a bad score. Well done.
Bag going.
So, Jill,
Yeah.
you're in second. So you get to choose now. Do you want to face the machine, or would you like Philip to go instead?
I'll have a go, I think.
OK. 30 seconds for Jill, please. Jill, your time starts now. The national flag of China features 5 stars on what colour background?
White.
Red. In 2013, which Manchester United first team player turned 40 years old?
Pass.
Ryan Giggs. Which British artist created the painting A Bigger Splash in 1967?
Hockney.
Correct. In 2013, Kay Adams and Colleen Nolan returned to the panel of which ITV daytime show?
Loose women.
Correct. Featuring the character Rob Fleming, which British author wrote High Fidelity?
Pass.
Nick Hornby. Which unit of temperature is represented by the letter F?
Fahrenheit.
Jill, you're just out of time with Fahrenheit, I'm afraid, so we
Right.
can't give you that one. You have got 2 counters, though, for the 2 previous correct answers. So, where are you going to go?
I'm going to go for drop zone 2.
Light up drop zone 2, please.
OK.
Let's work on this now.
Voodoo, voodoo, voodoo. Here we go, baby. Do me good, do me
Oh,
good.
that looks good. That looks good.
Dramatic.
Philip likes it.
Yeah.
But Jill doesn't.
Oh,
Okay, that was bad.
Ooh, that
bit of
was
a hole
bit-
at the back there, Jill. So, 1 down, 1 to go.
Oh, I'll have to go 2 again, Ben.
Light up drop zone 2, please. That's a bit of a hole there as well. Now, can
I
you get
know,
anything?
it's a bit
Just
naughty,
slight
isn't it?
nudge.
Oh, wow.
That was
Now,
lucky, wasn't it?
very
Could be
lucky.
lucrative.
Hurrah!
£150 it is. 3 across the tipping point, Jill. Let's take that from the machine, put it into your bank. So you finish up with £500. Well done to you.
Thank you.
So, Philip, your turn now. 30 seconds for Philip, please. Philip, your time starts now. The name of which creepy crawly comes from the Latin translation of 100 foot?
Spider.
Centipede. From 1989 to 94, F.W. de Klerk was the president of which country?
South Africa.
Correct. Adventure, the game, and Cool Water are fragrances produced by which brand? Davidoff.
Davidoff.
Allah is worshipped by Arab Christians and also follows of which religion?
Muslim.
I can accept that, yes. 2 counters, like the girls, you've got 2 chances.
Okay.
Where are you going to go?
Could I please have drop zone 2?
Let's load up drop zone 2. Now you need 4 to draw level with Jill. Oh, he's staying on its edge. What do you reckon, Philip?
Looks all right.
Yeah, it's that side.
Hope something comes up. Hope something.
So 4 draws you level. We still need 4. There's a lot on that tipping point, Philip, but they've not dropped for you. 1 more to go.
Okay, could I have drop zone 1, please?
Let's light up drop zone 1, please. Towards the right-hand side. Get down. Oh, Philip, that looks like it's going to be right in the middle. And it's riding as well. Oh, nothing with either drop, Philip. I'm afraid we have nothing more to add from the machine into your score, so things stay as they were. Naomi is still our leader with £850. Jill's in second with £500. Philip, I'm afraid with £300, we have found your tipping point, but thank you for playing.
Thanks, Ben.
Point where just 2 players remain. Naomi and Jill, very well done, girls. You've seen off the boys in fine style. Naomi, you're currently our leader with £850.
Okay.
But it is still very close and everything can change in this round. So best of luck to both of you.
Thank you.
It's time to find out which of our contestants will be taking on the machine for our £10,000 jackpot. So in this round, girls, I'm going to ask each of you 3 questions alternately. On your question, you can choose to answer or you can pass it to your opponent.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me a correct answer, you put the counter into the machine. If you give me a wrong answer, your opponent puts the counter into the machine. Whoever has the most money at the end of this round will be today's winner and we'll be playing for £10,000. As we said, Naomi, you do have the lead, so it's your choice. Do you think the machine's ready to play?
Yeah,
I'll
I'll go first, please, Ben.
OK.
Thank you.
First question for Naomi, then. In which city did dance club Ministry of Sound launch in 1991? You can pass this if you're not sure.
I will play, please.
OK, you're going to go
Bit of
for
a
it.
guess.
Yep.
But I think maybe Ibiza?
You're going to say Ibiza.
Yeah.
What would you have said, Jill?
I would have said probably London.
You might have gone with London.
Oh, yeah.
Naomi, you've gone with Ibiza,
Yeah.
the home of dance music, but was it where Ministry of Sound was launched? Is the answer Ibiza? No, it was London, Jill. You would have been right. Jill, you steal that counter. Where would you like to play?
I'm going to go for drop zone 2.
OK, let's line up drop zone 2, please. 7 counters draws you level with Naomi. Out. Yep, nice.
Flat, hopefully. Yeah.
A couple over as well, Jill. Do you like that?
Not bad. I like that, though.
Not bad at all.
Can I
6.
scream a little?
Of course you
quietly?
can.
Oh, sorry.
6 across the tipping point, Jill, which is £300. And, excitingly, one of our mystery prizes.
Great stuff.
Would you like to know what you've won?
Yeah, I'd love to.
A luxury weekend break for 2, courtesy of PH Hotels.
Wonderful.
How fabulous is that?
It's absolutely fantastic, and thank you so much.
My pleasure, Jill. Let's
Thank
take that
you.
£300 from the machine, put it into your bank. And importantly, you've closed the gap dramatically to just £50 as well, Jill.
Thank you.
You keep control, Jill. It's time for
Right.
your first question.
OK.
Jill,
Yeah.
a Pomsky is a cross between a Pomeranian and which other breed of dog?
A pump ski.
You don't have to answer, Jill.
I'll pass.
OK. A Pomsky, Naomi, a Pomsky.
Pomsky. I have no idea. A Chihuahua.
Is that your answer?
Yeah, I don't know many breeds of dogs.
Chihuahua. So a Pomsky is a cross between a Pomeranian and a Chihuahua. Jill, what breed of dog do you think would go with a Pomeranian to make a Pomsky?
I'm trying to think of a very small dog because obviously Poms are small, so probably oh, I don't know, a Cairn Terrier.
Okay. I think we should settle this and find out what the answer is. Is the answer Chihuahua?
Crikey, O'Reilly.
At least it's a dog.
Yes, at least it is a dog. It's a husky. Pomeranian and a husky. Pomsky.
Blimey.
I couldn't even think of a dog
Like
with
a
ski.
Labradoodle is a Labrador and a
one's
poodle.
big, though. I don't know how they get together.
I don't really want to be left with that image,
No,
which
sorry,
you have
Ben,
left me with, Jill.
sorry.
I've got strange dogs mating in my head. The good news for you, though, Jill, is you
Yeah.
keep the counter, so you get to put it into the machine.
OK, then I'm going to go for drop zone 1.
Light up drop zone 1, please. Just one counter between the two of you.
Close.
There you go. Ooh, that silver one should go as well.
That's a rubbish one.
It doesn't matter whether it
Sorry.
is rubbish or not, Jill. That's £50 across the tipping point, which means you're now level with Naomi. When we take that from the machine and put it into your bank, £850 between the two of you, nothing separating you. And we come to the second question. Naomi, time for your second one. In the Stephen King novel, who or what is Christine?
I have no idea. I wouldn't even be able to guess, so I'm going to pass, please, Ben.
OK, Jill, you a Stephen King
Carl.
fan? Oh, straight in. You know this one.
I do.
Jill's certain about this one.
I am.
Is Christina Carr? She is indeed a Plymouth Fury.
Thank you.
Well done, Jill. So you get to put another counter into the machine. This round's going very well indeed.
I'm going to go for drop zone 3 for a change.
Light up drop zone 3 for the first time. We're not using 1 or 2. Out and flat. Yeah.
Thank you.
Go into that hole. And another 3 across the tipping point, which is the lead now, Jill. That puts you
Yahoo!
out in the lead, £150. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. You now got up to £1,000, Jill, in the bank.
Jolly good.
Jolly good indeed. And it's time for your second question.
OK.
Jill, in
Yeah?
a water polo team, how many players are allowed in the water at any one time?
I'll pass, because I'm not really sure.
So you've passed it over to Naomi.
I don't think it can be very many, because there'll be a lot of people in the pool. 5, please.
5. Sound feasible, Jill?
I'd have said 7.
You would have gone
That
with
was my
7.
other option.
That was your
Between
other
5
option.
and 7, yeah.
Is the answer 5? It was 7.
Oh, no.
It was 7. Hard luck, Naomi. Well done, Jill. Another great pass. You get to put this counter into the machine.
OK. I'm going to go for drop zone 2.
OK, let's light up drop zone 2, please. In we go. There's a fair few on the tipping point that you get at them. Nope. Is that silver counter going to go? No, it's staying there. OK. Jill, you've got £1,000. Naomi, £850.
Yep.
Come back to you, Naomi, for your third and final question.
OK.
Naomi, in the human body, what is the scientific name of the longest bone in the arm?
Trying to work out. Not that I know very many. I'm going to guess, because I think Jill might know.
OK.
And I'm going to go with the humerus.
Gone with the humerus. What do you reckon, Jill? Did you have any idea?
I was just panicking and said femur.
You would have panicked and said
It's
femur.
the only 2 I know.
OK, so Naomi, you've gone for it. Is it going to pay off?
Yeah.
We need this
hopefully.
counter now. Is the answer humerus? It is. Well done, Naomi.
Finally.
Great stuff. So you get to put a counter into the machine.
Lovely. I think I am going to go drop zone 1. Why not? I
Okay,
like that one.
You do, don't you? Let's start up drop zone 1, please. Down.
Not the side I wanted.
No, that's not going to help you, is it?
No, I don't
We need
think
3
so.
counters to draw level. It's flat.
It's flat. It might have some
Bit of lateral.
lateral.
Nudge. Go on.
Oh, lucky.
No, hard luck, Naomi. You draw a blank with that drop. So we come to you, Jill, for your third and final question. If you give me the right answer to this question, Jill, you're going to be playing for £10,000. Here comes your question. In which sitcom do Chris O'Dowd and Richard Ayoade play social misfits Roy and Moss?
I'll have a guess. I'll say the It Crowd.
You're going to go with the It Crowd? Mm-hmm. Naomi, what would you have said?
The It Crowd.
You would have said the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Was it worth having a guess? Is the answer the It Crowd? It Crowd
Do
or
you
the
know
IT
what? That was
Crowd?
lucky. sorry.
That's a great guess.
Thank you.
Naomi, I'm sorry. That means you will be
problem.
going home. Jill, the good news is you're playing for 10
I
grand.
can't believe it. I'm going to faint.
Don't faint just yet.
I'm so excited.
You've got another counter to put into the machine as well.
Oh dear, I feel really excited. And I'm going to go for drop zone 1, please, Ben.
Let's load up
Thank
drop
you.
zone 1, please. 15th time today. She's been
Oh.
very popular. Right then, kind of where yours ended up, Naomi, but you filled the gap, haven't you?
Fill the gap for her.
Yeah, thanks, darling. Oh,
There you go.
fantastic.
5 across the tipping point with that last drop, Jill. Very well done. £250.
Thanks,
We
Amy.
take that from the machine and put it into your bank. And at the end of the round, Jill is our winner with £1,250. Naomi, I'm afraid with £850, we have found your tipping point. Thank you for playing.
No problem, thank you.
Jill,
Yes.
goodness me,
I know.
you've won.
I know. Oh, I can hardly contain myself. I'm so excited.
In a minute, Jill, I'm going to ask you to put this jackpot counter into the machine.
Thank
It's just
you.
a little bit bigger, but it is a whole lot better. Because if you can get it out again, Jill, you'll be going home
Oh,
with
thank you.
£10,000.
Thank you.
Well, Jill is today's winner. Hurrah! She's currently got herself £1,250 in the bank, Jill.
Yes,
What
I
were your
know.
expectations when you came today, Jill?
I was just hoping I wouldn't go off first. So I'm so excited.
You've got £1,250, which is a nice amount of money. We'd
lovely.
love for you to be going home with £10,000, though. In a few moments, I'm going to ask you to put our jackpot counter into the machine.
Right.
All you have to do to go home with £10,000 is get it out again.
Okay.
Here's how you're going to do it. I'm going to show you 6 question categories.
Mm-hmm.
For each category, you can choose to play 1, 2, or 3 counters into the machine.
Right.
The more counters you play for, the harder the questions are going to be, but the more counters you win, the easier it should be to get that jackpot counter across the tipping point and into the
Right.
win zone. If you don't get hold of the jackpot counter, you'll still get £50 for everything that drops for you during this end game, but we would love for you to be going home with £10,000.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so what we need to do, Jill, is we need to put the jackpot counter into the machine.
Right.
So what are your thoughts? Where do you think you might want to put it?
I think I'm going to go for 4 because it's not really been used yet.
It's not been used at all, Jill.
No, exactly.
No. Should we go for it?
I reckon so.
Let's load up drop zone 4, please. For the first time today. Now then, be ready for this when it drops, Jill.
Okie doke.
Oh,
What do we reckon?
that's not bad. We can get it flat.
It will be flat, do not worry. You have little faith.
Oh, it's riding.
Don't tell me that.
You could shove those ones though. There you go. We'll take those. That's
goodly.
right.
Oh dear.
We'll
Never
start with a
mind.
bit of money.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, 2 across the tipping point. Another £100.
Brilliant, thank you.
So the money goes up to £1,350.
Thank you.
Jackpot counter is right up against the wall, which is always a good place for it to be.
Good, good.
But it is riding, so we're just going to have to work quite hard to get it
That's
shifted.
okay.
We
I
can do it though,
that.
Jill.
We can do this.
Let's have a look at your categories.
Okay.
Language, sport, history, radio, geography, and animated films.
All right.
Any of those you like the look of?
I don't know. Geography I'd hate. That's the worst
Okay,
one. So
geography's the scary one.
yeah, geography scares me. Yeah.
Okay, well look, we can play them in any order you want, Jill. So when you're ready, give me your first category and for how many counters?
I'm going to do geography to get it out of the way, and I'm going to go for 2.
Okay, we'll have a geography question. We're scared of this one.
Yeah.
So we want it for 2 counters, please. Jill, top secret military base, Area 51, is closest to which US city? Kansas City, Las Vegas, or New York? Do you like UFOs?
No, but I'm guessing. Oh crikey, Mikey! I guess Kansas because I think it might be more desertified out there, and they'd have it out the way as opposed to in a built-up area.
Right.
That's my logic.
I like
and
that logic.
Yeah.
Should we take Kansas City?
Yes, please. Yes.
Let's load up Kansas City, please. Is that the right answer? Oh, it's Vegas,
Oh, sausages.
which is all desert around Vegas, of course. Vegas itself is very built up, but just
Oh
around
well,
it.
I've never been there.
No, well, it doesn't matter. That one's gone, but we weren't
Okay.
expecting too much from that one anyway,
No,
were we?
we weren't, no.
Let's have a look at the categories then. So, geography's out of the way. Language, sport, history, radio, and animated films.
Okay then, I'm going to go for radio.
Radio for how many?
I'm going to go for 2 again because I haven't got any. Yeah.
Okay, we'll have a
for-
radio question
yeah.
for 2 counters, please. Which BBC radio host, known for playing hip-hop and R&B music, has the nickname Big Dog? Tim Westwood, Trevor Nelson or Scott Mills?
I'm just going to have to guess, obviously, because I don't think it's Scott Mills. So I'm going to go for Trevor Nelson. It's not him, is it? I can see by the look on your face. There's a tear in your eye as they tell me, Jill, you're wrong again. This is where the luck runs out.
Jill?
Yes.
Would you like me to like Trevor Nelson?
Yes, I would.
Let's take Trevor Nelson, please. If this is right, we've got 2 counters and we need them. We need to get started.
Come on, we do.
Is Trevor Nelson nicknamed Big Dog? Tim Westwood.
Sausages.
Tim Westwood. The legend that is Tim Westwood. You're absolutely right, it wasn't Scott. Although I think he'd quite like to be nicknamed Big Dog.
Right.
OK, so 2 categories gone and out the window, unfortunately.
Oh, come on, Jill.
4 left, though, Jill. Still got
Yep.
a chance to do this. Language, sport, history and animated films.
OK, then we'll go for language for 2.
Right, we'll have a language question, please, for 2.
Try and get something.
The poetic device in which sounds or letters in closely connected words are repeated is known as what?
Ah, right.
Personification, alliteration or versification?
Well, I was immediately going to say alliteration, but that is... Every word begins, and suddenly when you're up here, it all seems sort of... I'm going to have to go for alliteration, because...
That's your first instinct, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking. Should we light it up?
Yeah, you might as well.
Let's take alliteration, please. OK. If this is right, we've got 2 counters finally to get started. Is the answer alliteration? Yes!
Oh, thank
you were
crikey.
absolutely right.
I just talked myself out of it
You
nearly. I
nearly
taught myself
did.
everything, yeah.
I can't imagine that, Jill.
Thanks, Ben.
Drop zone 4.
Absolutely,
Let's
thank you
load it
so
up.
much. Thank you.
Now then, right on that side, let's get it moving.
Okie dokie. I'm going to.
Get over, get over.
Move over, darling.
Little nudge. Mystery counters dropped for us. There's still one
look,
there.
and that one's gone as well. Good. God, that was loads.
They're all desperate to throw themselves at you, Jill.
I know, they love me.
They do. 6 across the tipping point, including the 2 on the floor.
Great stuff.
£1,650 now in the
Brilliant.
bank. You've got 1 more to put in.
And then once again, I'm going to go for number 4.
Drop
Please,
zone 4 it
Ben,
is.
Thank you. And it's going to go on that side this time. I hope. Where my little star is. So... I'm trying to bend with it, but it's not working. Oh, sausages and onions and everything else. It's rude.
They're going to stay there, I think. Up to £1,650.
Good.
Still trying to get behind that jackpot counter, Jill.
Right.
OK, 3 categories left.
Uh-huh.
Sport, history and animated films.
I'll go for history now, please.
For how many?
I'll go for 2 again.
We'll have a history question for 2 counters, please. The Battle of St Albans on May 22nd, 1455 was the first in which English conflict? The Norman Conquest, the English Civil War or the Wars of the Roses?
14 was the first in which English...
Do you know anything about those wars? The Norman Conquest, the English Civil War or Wars of the Roses?
Sadly, no. I know it is, oh dear, so it's going to be Ibble Bibble. So, sorry. Battle of Hastings was 1066.
OK.
So
What does that mean?
It means that it was probably, St Albans. Oh, the Norman Conquest. I really don't know.
Would you like me to take the Norman
Yeah,
Conquest?
let's go for it.
Let's take the Norman Conquest, please.
Oh, I'm useless at this, aren't I?
Let's find out. That's 2 counters if you're right. Was the Battle of St Albans part of the Norman Conquest?
Damn.
Wars of the Roses. But you said the Norman Conquest,
I know,
it's 1066.
I know, 'cause I'm an idiot.
Oh, there you go. Even the money wants to fall for you.
Thank
see?
you.
Another £50
Thanks,
across
guys.
the tipping point.
Look at
So
that.
we'll go up to
I've done
£1,700. OK, so they've not been kind, these categories and these
No,
questions.
they've been rotten.
So now our luck's going to turn, isn't it?
So I'm going for animated films, and I'm going for 3.
Yes, let's do
So I
it.
might as well go out with a bang.
Animated films are 3 counters, please. In the 1990s, which
Yeah.
of these Disney films was released first? Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King or Pocahontas?
Beauty and the Beast. The Lion King. Beast.
How old are your kids?
27, just about 24 and 17.
So are these the sort of films that you would have all watched together?
We've seen all of them. That's the sad thing about it, and I can't remember in what order. Oh, I'm going to go for Pocahontas.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Do you want me to light it up?
Yeah, you'll have to light it up. I don't know.
Let's take Pocahontas, please. We need these three. We need this to be right. Is the answer Pocahontas? Beauty and the Beast. Then The Lion King, then Pocahontas. In
It's
that
called
order.
Luck Runneth Outeth.
Something like that. Yeah, I think you're right, Jill. We're not having any joy whatsoever.
No.
So we've only put 2 counters in, but you're up to £1,700.
OK, we're going to go out with the Sporto.
OK, sport for how many?
Terror. Oh, I'm just going to do... I'll do 2.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll do 2.
Right, we'll have a sport question for 2 counters, please.
See if I can get something right.
Which...
I hate rugby.
Which nation traditionally plays its home rugby union matches at Murrayfield?
Murrayfield, good.
Wales, Ireland or Scotland?
Oh, crikey.
Murrayfield.
Well, it's either Scotland or Wales, obviously. Oh, I'm going for Scotland then.
Gonna go Scotland?
Yeah, I'll go for Scotland,
Do you want me to lie Scotland?
Not really, but you might as well.
Let's light
Go
Scotland
for
up,
Scotland.
please.
I'm useless.
Right then, which nation traditionally plays its
Oh,
home
stop
rugby union
laughing.
matches at Murrayfield? Is the answer Scotland? Yes!
Get in there!
The Welsh play in Cardiff, don't they? The Millennium Stadium.
I just thought it was a nickname, Murrayfield, didn't it? It was an area.
Let's forget about that now, Jill, because we've got 2 counters.
OK.
Let's get a little bit more money. There's a lot of money there. See if we can get that jackpot counter a bit close to the edge, maybe.
Right then, I'm going to go for drop zone. That one there, number 4, please.
Light up drop zone 4, please.
Thank you so much.
Oh, come on.
Well, that was not very good, was it?
No, that was one of your rubbish ones. None of them have flown to that side, have they? So we've got one more to
not
go
really.
then, Jill.
Drop zone 4 once again, please, Ben. Thank
Fire
you.
up, please. Go right, go right.
Oh, sausage pie and onions.
Right, can we get a little bit more money, maybe? Come on.
No, it doesn't love me. It
One
did.
more, and I think you're going to make a lot of money, but I'm afraid...
I was just too dumb at the questions.
Jill, we're out of categories, we're out of questions.
Yeah.
At this stage,
Yeah.
I'm sure you know that I usually offer a trade, 3 more counters
Yes.
for the money you've got in the machine with the hope of getting the jackpot counter into the
Yeah.
win zone. Looking at where it is
Yeah.
and seeing how this has gone, I think I know
Yeah.
exactly what the answer's going to
I'm going
be.
to say yes, don't you? You do. I'm going to say yes.
No, I really don't. To be honest, I've got no idea what you're going to say. Jill, are you going to take the money or are you going to take the trade?
I'm going to take the money and thank you so much.
My pleasure, Jill. You've been a superstar.
Thank you so much. Thank
I'm
you.
absolutely
I'm so
delighted.
thrilled.
You're going home with £1,700, and of course, you've got your luxury weekend break as well.
Oh, fantastic. Thank
I know
you
you're
so
gonna
much.
enjoy.
Thank you.
So there you go, Jill leaves with £1,700. You've got a nice little weekend away as well. Join us next time when the fate of 4 more players will hang in the balance on Tipping Point. Goodbye.